Hello and welcome again back to Starfield. I'm traveling with the lovely Sarah Morgan. That must be that, right up there. Defensive basically means resource nutrient. Okay. Yep. Investigate the source of the anomaly. That's right here. Lovely lady. Oh. Oh.
Notice how the room is reacting to our presence. Those rings in particular.
Yeah. Wait, what am I doing?
That was awesome! And you've got something for me? Bye-bye.
Oh my gosh. I wanna go to the lodge right now.
Henry City, isn't it? There's nowhere else like it in the galaxy.
My gosh.
Every time I return
That was
here,
awesome.
I'm reminded of the importance of Constellation's contributions to exploration.
That was awesome. Today. There we go.
Crix's bones. Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail.
Vlad, it gave me powers. Powers.
What in the blackest sea are you going on about? What did it do to you?
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the pieces to it? Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird.
It was the temple. It did this.
So we have artifacts, a temple, and this power. All connected.
More questions than answers.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time.
the other anomaly you found. Hopefully it's another temple. Other planets might have gravitational anomalies. Could I just search for all
You'd
of them?
still need to cross-reference the artifacts we have with the data from the eye to pinpoint the source.
I will follow up on the other anomaly. Hopefully it's another temple.
Don't think it's just fortunes left that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song somehow. Plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
If you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
Need something?
I hope
Oh,
you
hold
are
on.
satisfied with the quarters available to you.
I'm gonna go visit Mom and Dad.
How do that?
No, it doesn't. Wait. This is residential. Wow. Yeah, might want to save just in case because I lagged a little, I might want to save just in case, come on, Sarah.
I missed you so much, darling.
The money you sent home? Well, it means a lot. To both of us. That Aquila City bank robbery story on SSNN. That was you, right?
Of course it was. Oh, I was so proud. My child on the news.
I nearly dropped my drink. You were dealing with bank robbers?
Bank robberies, exploration, all part of the service.
Constellation's mandates are broader than I thought.
As soon as I saw that story, I talked with Linda. You know Mrs. Ming across the hall, and she didn't believe me.
I swear our friends think we're making you up. I almost want you to show up in your finest Constellation outfit at poker night, just so I can show them.
Constellation doesn't really do uniforms. Too bad, really.
I was just joking. But next time, let us know you got a story coming on.
Might save your dad from having a heart attack.
Do I have news?
Oh, your father has been as anxious as a kid on Christmas.
Anyway, So, you know about my card game, right? Been playing for years.
I take it something happened that poker night?
You better believe it. Well, I was in the game of my life. Me and another lady, we went all in and then some. After I called, she had 4 of a kind, queens. But I had an honest-to-God straight flush.
Honey, he doesn't need to hear the play-by-play.
This is my moment. So finally, I won. I won big, the biggest pot of my life.
I can see you're excited.
You better believe it. But the big kicker is, I won myself a ship. A real starship.
It's real, sweetie. We went to the docks and looked at it and everything.
Well, there's no way I'll ever fly it. So we had no idea what to do with the damn thing. And then it came to me.
Me.
You.
Wait, that's such an amazing gift.
Your
Wow.
expression makes it totally worth it. All the paperwork's already been taken care of. Keep it, sell it, I don't care what you do with it. I just hope it makes up for all the money you keep sending home.
I think I'm gonna sell a free starship. Fuck no.
Good to be back on board.
Sorry, Razor. Sorry, Razor Leaf. But I'm getting this new ship of mine.
Got anything you need to offload? Sure, have at it. Okay, no problem. Nothing for us to do. Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Okay, no problem. There we go.
Alright. Yes. Let's go to the lodge.
It's good to... When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I think you were going to take off.
Hey,
I want you for
you have a second?
soiree.
Sam and I were just having a discussion, and I wanted someone else's input.
I think it's more accurate to say that you and I have now both been cornered, but sure.
I'd like to, you know, get in shape, do some working out. So I asked Vladimir for some tips, and he basically said weightlifting was a bad idea.
Are you sure that's what he said, or is it just what you heard?
Anyway, so I wanted to get Sam's opinion on it, and he pretty much said the same thing.
Okay, since now you've been fully roped into this, let's all just take a step back. I had simply pointed out that if you take a look at Mateo, weightlifting isn't necessarily the first thing that comes to mind. I was wondering whether there might be a better option for him, and just sort of musing in general about the idea of sticking to things you're inclined to, versus going out and trying something completely new. Well, what's your take on it? You think it's better to stick to what you know, or to take any opportunity to try something that's maybe outside your comfort zone?
I think the safe choice is the best one. I think the safe choice is the best one.
Maybe not what I expected, given that you joined up with Constellation.
So you agree with them? Well, I'm gonna prove you all wrong. Anyway, thanks. I think I'm gonna try it. And don't worry, I'll be sure and ask Vladimir for pointers.
Hey, we'll support you no matter what. Just don't want to see you get hurt, is all.
Now that we have a moment, I wanted to ask how you're feeling. After your experience at the temple, you've given everyone at the lodge quite a scare.
I feel strangely powerful, like energy is coursing through my veins.
That's distressing, but to be expected, I suppose. According to what I've heard, your body absorbed an almost unquantifiable amount of energy of a type we can't even begin to understand. We're dealing with something unknown to modern science. Who knows how this encounter has affected your body or your mind?
I appreciate the concern, but I promise you I feel perfectly fine.
Well, good. I'm pleased to hear that. That temple proves we're dealing with entities of unknown origin. The problem is that we can't even begin to guess what their intention was towards us and where they've gone.
If these things wanted to harm me, I'd already be dead.
Perhaps that's true, or perhaps you were simply quite lucky. It's just that... Oh, I'm afraid that we're flying... All we know for certain at this point is that whoever created the artifacts are the same beings that built the temple. Anything else is just guesswork. I might as well put on a blindfold and toss darts at theories written on the wall.
Constellations, never heard of them
As
before?
far as Constellation's concerned, you're the first human we're aware of that's ever encountered one of these places. Now, whether you consider that lucky or not, that's another matter entirely.
You sound frustrated.
I'm not frustrated. I'm fascinated. Think about this. Who was this wondrous structure built to accommodate? How long ago did these entities inhabit our universe? Are they still out there? Somewhere?
Maybe these temples were intended for humankind all along.
Perhaps. We'll need more data to be sure. It's funny. I used to think the artifacts were the end-all be-all of scientific discovery. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it. I just hope that you'll come through this, whatever it is, unharmed.
And here I thought I was the subject of your wildest dreams.
Well, yeah, yes, of course you are. I was speaking of the power you acquired. This is all scientifically speaking, of course. Look, I've already taken up too much of your time. All I can do is promise that I'm not going to make you deal with this mystery alone. Whatever might be happening, I'll be right here to help you every step of the way. Can I help? Okay.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning.
I'm interested, let's hear it.
It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect.
I'm
That
in.
settles it then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will be on me.
Drinks are on you? Now I'm certain there's something wrong with you, Walter.
It'll be easy, I promise. I'll ride passenger on your ship until we get to Neon. Just let me know when you're ready to set off.
I'm ready, let's
Hold
go.
our star system then. I admit I'm a little excited.
Let's talk.
If you are free soon,
Time, of course.
can we talk?
No.
Word. Switching over to standard engines.
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective Space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. And that's it. Enjoy Neon.
No.
See that shroud covering Neon? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning.
Matt, smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass.
Chasm bass?
A native species of fish. I often wonder what would have happened if they'd never found out about the psychotropic effects. I mean, on paper, a rich protein source is far more practical value than a recreational drug. But theory loses out once again to practice.
People are getting high off fish?
Something to do with chasm bass's natural oils, apparently. If you're curious, the name is Aurora.
Fish.
We need to stop by the Stroud Eklund offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
Come on, Sarah, let's go.
Keep moving. Scanners won't hurt you. Don't stop unless you're told to. There's a bounty on you. Get that cleared as soon as possible. You know it's good for you.
What? Who the... I have a bounty on me?
Well, with all signs pointing to the Astral Lounge, I suppose we should pay it a visit. Purely for exploratory purposes.
I'll be right back. I said, I'm already bounty on me.
Mars, eh? You always take me to the nicest places.
You did I check that a bounty on me? That was a derelict station.
careful down near the mines and enter any active site. Your own risk.
But I don't have a bounty. Oh yeah.
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage in causing problems.
If Benjamin Bayou's ego was as combustible as helium-3, he'd be able... I've heard that Benjamin Bayou has a private penthouse at the top of the tower. The view from up there must be breathtaking.
Wouldn't be surprised. Stroud Eklund.
Mr. Stroud, we didn't know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir. You know, Mr. Stroud, you are so lucky.
Walter.
Issa.
Shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding.
Your Walter's wife?
Co-CEO, heir to the Eklund fortune. And somewhere down there, I'm his wife, yes.
Didn't know our marriage was such a low priority.
Oh, it jumps up the list at the right moments.
We're here on Constellation business.
Ah, yes. The daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much.
About our business here.
Yes? Why are you here, Walter? The board meeting isn't for a while. Our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Oh, this wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust?
So our meeting is at the Astral Lounge. I also send my love with freelance offers. I'll do that.
Don't mind the two of us. Challenging each other intellectually is a cornerstone of our relationship. Now I must point out the obvious. The Astro Lounge. Huh? It's a remarkably insecure location.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly.
Investigate the cellar, case the Astral Lounge. Got it.
I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
Wait a minute. Ha!
Cause any trouble? I'll drag you straight. I'm not gonna say this twice. Get the hell away from me.
Interesting. This district certainly provides evidence that Religion's influence has spread from their tower and out into the city.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Boost packs. Got those too. Don't even bother.
Hey there. Welcome to Newell's. Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time.
Well, I'm detecting a bit of competition going
Well,
on
normally
here.
I wouldn't go in for that sort of thing. That man has that. He skips
Keeping this place safe sounds like a smart business to me.
Yeah, sure. If all you care about is yourself. Every payment Siegert makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy.
He set up a meeting with Walter Stroud recently.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
Let's say you did.
Information isn't usually free.
Don't duck my questions. I know the seller came through you.
Easy, friend. Not looking for trouble.
I'm asking on behalf of Walter Stroud. I'm sure he can pay you.
I guess maybe I can add this to his tab. Okay. I don't know much, but I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you.
Could possibly want.
Sleep Crate.
Done that before.
Alright, personal correspondence. Correspondence 2. Correspondence 3.
Rather be too bad I can't squeeze any Aurora from these fish. But I don't. If I have to eat fish for dinner one more time.
I do not get paid enough to deal with stuff like that.
Hello. Didn't expect to see you here.
I cannot believe you are here at the Astral Lounge. You guys are so busted, haha.
I'm glad at least one of us is having a good time. Your mother found a deal. One hell of a deal. An all-inclusive vacation package to Neon.
It's a retirement present.
And, well, everyone's heard about the Astral Lounge.
Please don't tell me you're trying, Aurora.
Absolutely not.
Well, probably not.
No, we are not.
Wait, what are you doing here?
Yeah, nothing good happens here. I've been here long enough to know that.
I'm here for an official reason, unlike you guys.
Figures. Oh, dear Lord. So, let's pretend this never happened, hmm?
Oh, I do think that would be best, sweetie.
Excuse me. Hello.
You're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale.
Wait, so is Aurora illegal or not?
Not at the Astral Lounge, my friend. In fact, this is the only place authorized to sell Aurora by order of Administrator Bayou himself. And once you buy it, you can use it anywhere in the Neon that you'd like. Well, except the spaceport, of course.
I don't do chems. I do smuggle.
Oh, no. Drugs are for street gangs and junkies. Aurora is on an entirely different level. I like to call it an exquisitely crafted transcendent experience. Only problem is that won't fit on the package. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's finish.
I have a meeting here later, worried about security.
The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city.
Say I needed controls of the doors to prevent someone from walking
I'm afraid
out.
that would be a serious fire hazard. And I think it's only fair to warn you.
Say I needed security to be on my side if a fight broke out.
Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security.
That fee seems a little high.
We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate.
Surely a business like Stroud Eklund already has VIP status.
Huh. You work for Stroud Eklund? Perhaps something could be arranged.
I'm sure we can work something out.
This isn't getting us anywhere.
Don't get me wrong, you aren't trying to screw me over or anything. I know you are.
Look, I'd like to help, but... well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested.
I would love to be a VIP.
Excellent. Let me just apply that discount we discussed,
Where it came
and
from.
done. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction. Got plenty here to choose from. Enjoy the lounge.
Okay, hello. I'm looking for work. You hiring?
Not really, no.
It's...
I have an important personal decision to make, but I need to discuss something with you first.
If it will help you decide, I'm here to listen.
Phew, thank you. So, where to start? Before I was with the Navigator Corps, I was career military, part of the United Colonies Navy. When the Colony War broke out, I was posted as the chief navigator on a warship, the Dauntless.
Making chief navigator zones. When we first met, I just took some military blood. Chief navigator. Yeah,
And you were right. I didn't want to go into detail before because, well, just hear me out. There was a particularly bloody battle. We were fighting over a world in the Eta Cassiopeia system. Worst fighting I'd ever seen. We lost 12 ships that day. 12. Including my own.
This is too difficult for you. We don't have to continue.
No. This is important. I need to tell you this. The ship was barely intact. The captain and first mate died the previous day, which put me in command. A shrewd captain would have called for the crew to abandon ship, but I was so angry. I wanted to stay. I needed to fight.
I would have done the same.
I believe you. But you haven't heard the worst of this. We fought for hours, but the damage was fatal. I gave the order to abandon ship and the crew piled into the escape shuttle. As the shuttle launched, I could see it was damaged. I heard screams before the radio cut, and last thing I saw, they were spiraling helplessly towards the planet's surface. There was nothing I could do.
I'm sorry you had to go through
You're
that.
sorry. For me? If I hadn't been so stubborn, so eager to prove that I could handle command, my crew would have had more time to escape.
Nothing you've described sounds like your
Try
fault.
telling that to their loved ones. When the dust settled, the United Colonies gave me a medal. Can you believe that? A damn medal. I never even had a chance to find the shuttle wreckage and give my crew a proper burial.
At least you're still alive to honor their
That's
legacy.
true. But still, it doesn't erase the real issue here. Remember when you said no one but me would have pushed harder to keep the Navigator Corps going? Well, this time, pushing too hard cost lives. Don't you get it? Everything I do, everything I touch, somehow falls apart. That's why I'm worried about us.
Don't worry, I'm here for you every step of the way.
After everything you've heard, all my stories, you still have faith. No one's ever cared about me this much. Not even Aja.
That's because I'm falling in love with you, Sarah.
You know, I've spent a lot of time thinking about us, about our relationship, how we've clearly become close. I practiced what I was going to say when the moment was right, and now that it's here, my mind's gone blank. Look, you deserve the best. someone who can give themselves to you entirely. But right now, I have too much baggage. Too much on my mind. I hope you'll forgive me for pushing you away. I just need time.
Yes? Security's got his eyes on Saburo Okadigbo. That guy's trouble for the status quo, if you know what I mean.
I'll be right back.
Let's pop into Outland while we're here, and see if Joe has anything useful to add to our arsenal.
Be right back.
While we're here, perhaps we should check in with Mateo or Noel.
Barrett, have you already read that text I sent you on the nature of the human soul?
I must have missed it. But it's okay, Mateo. I'm reasonably aware of these philosophies.
I find it to be truly fascinating how so many beliefs have so much in common. Don't you?
Yet so much differs between the philosophies. Surely that is also significant.
The differences in thought are situational based on the history of the people whose lives it enhances.
Conclusions are significantly derivative. It's probably a flaw in the hypothesis.
Oh, I have the perfect text for you. It clears it all up. I'll leave it in your room when I have a moment.
Mateo, I love you, my friend. We'll have to continue this another time.
Need some digipics.
There are a ton of distractions in Neon, so I expect you to be on your best behavior here.
Keep moving. Scanners won't hurt you. There's a bounty on you. Get that cleared as soon as possible if you know what's good for you. New around here? After all. Stay safe.
Careful out there, buddy.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
I'm still interested, but you're asking almost double.
Whoa. Bad part of town. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you.
I think I can handle myself.
Hey, it's your ass, not mine on the line. The whole area's gone to hell. Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful. with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad.
That's good to know.
Sure. So, being so helpful, what with the disciples and all?
Sorry, I don't have any credit to... I knew you had a dingle, not this time.
Can't blame a fellow for trying, right?
Excuse me, Sarah!
Keep it moving.
Our trained and certified physicians are qualified.
I'm wondering what that smell is.
Now is the time to enhance your life.
Local security and the three-star Rangers surrounded the bank and thus began a long, tense standoff. The Rangers sent in a silver-tongued negotiator who managed to get the gang members to surrender peacefully. Miraculously, there were no civilian casualties. An eyewitness said that it was remarkable that the Rangers were able to keep the situation from devolving into a massacre.
Yeah, that was me.
Quit staring.
Take it easy.
Oh, I don't see what the big deal is. It's all legal.
I haven't felt so guilty since I was a kid.
Get lost. I have a job to do.
Oh, there's lots of stuff down in here.
You're still so tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax. They're taut.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains. I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every turn.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time. But I never stop thinking of you. Wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
How are the preparations coming?
Good. I found out that the seller's pretty desperate, which should give us an edge.
Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation, just in case. Good luck, all of you.
Don't worry, it's
I'll be keeping an eye on this as it unfolds.
Don't
You
worry.
can always use a little backup in this city.
Hey, I know your husband.
Well, I should hope so.
What does Stroud Eklund make exactly?
Originally, both the Stroud and the Eklund corporations made consumer goods. Anything and everything a person could want. But after my husband and I married and merged the companies, we decided to make our mark on interstellar travel. And now the brand is nearly synonymous with starships. I still get questions from reporters wanting to know just how we pulled that transition off. And my answer is always the same. Money solves everything.
Okay. Oh, brother, that was hilarious. Hey, I know your husband. I should have Sarah famous. Just after this.
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers.
Okay. Ramsey and Travers, the scientists who discovered neon gas.
Are they?
Use the code to identify the seller. Got it. You don't know what they look like?
It's not like people who trade in stolen goods are eager to share personally identifying information.
Use the code to identify the seller. Got it.
Code phrases? My goodness, Walter, I think you're taking this espionage business a little too seriously.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking?
I'm with Ramsey and Travers.
Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
Just saw our seller walk by. Good job.
One step closer. He seems cagey to me, angry even.
That's not surprising. This is a deal over stolen property, after all. Anything could go wrong. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound?
Close the deal. Get the. I'm keeping my hand close to my weapon for that.
Let's just try it my way first, hmm? Remember, that man is selling the artifact for a reason. He might be nefarious, but he might just be desperate. If everyone walks away with what they want, I'll call it a success.
I understand. Sorry, the music is just catchy.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous.
I'm standing, deal with it.
Flexing the muscles already, huh? Fine.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind, and I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in? What the? Security!
As you can see, we're in control. Take advantage of our generosity. Take the money.
All right. Okay. It's all yours. Hope I never see any of you people ever again.
We have it. This couldn't have gone better. Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after.
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
Don't do this. We just want to get a rock back. Don't die just to get a rock back.
It's my employer's property. That's all I need to know.
Your boss didn't understand what he had. Constellation will share its secrets if you let us go.
Not happening.
Come on.
You're talking to me, not me. Yeah?
So you struck.
Our public relations.
Your security here
I'm standing deal with it.
flexing the muscles?
Am I to assume?
Yeah. Here.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind.
I have the amount.
Uh-uh.
Now, how am I supposed...
I don't know. What the? Security!
As you can see...
All right.
Shall we? We head home? Well done. So, high pressure.
Stop right there.
Ah. We don't need to do...
Hand over, mister. It's my employer. You're talking to me. Easy. Maybe this doesn't have to get ugly. I'm listening. Huh. All right. But Nicholas Slayton isn't a man you want after you. Good luck with that.
Sending on men to the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
There.
This Aurora. Rest up.
There he is.
Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out.
We need to get Slayton off our backs.
Agreed. Have a talk with the man himself.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
What's that, bounty?
Got a call someone's power kept going out. Know what it was? A heat leech as long as my leg. Ugh.
Slayton Aerospace.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you?
Yep. I need to make an appointment to see Nicholas Slayton.
I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man.
I wouldn't be here if Slayton hadn't impounded my ship.
He did? Oh, yes, I do remember overhearing something about that. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use the elevator.
Thank you.
Hoping to get a meeting? I've been waiting all day. It's ridiculous.
Wait. This clearly isn't an executive level. He's on to us.
Walter, taking what's mine, then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions.
Follow her instructions. Understood.
I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say it'll be easy. But it'll be easy.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on. That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end.
Thank you.
Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork. There's a vent above you. Just climb up. The room below you is clear. Drop down. Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Head left, but don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hall. Wait. It's walking down the hall. Go now, straight across to the door. Keep going all the way to the end. Let me just get that for you. Security is on full alert. No point slipping through unnoticed now. You'll have to find your way to the exit.
Where'd you go?
There's the door. It should take you outside.
Outside? You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the exit.
Sorry, Sarah. Well, we're probably gonna have to fight.
Don't leave any of that behind.
Give me some cover.
Shit.
Gotcha! Big mistake. Not like this.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the tunnel.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here?
Call off your guards, Slayton, and release my ship.
You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although, I do count a few more guns on my side.
You and Walter are business people. Some arrangement can be made.
I do admit, having the co-CEO of Stroud Eklund in my office is quite the opportunity.
How are your quarterlies looking, Nicholas? Perhaps we can add Slayton Aerospace to our supply chain. Provided this unpleasantness was behind us.
Yes, I think that could be a most beneficial exchange. There is just the small matter of paying for the humiliation. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves.
He's a thief. Let the authorities deal with him. Decide as we could let him go.
If you wish, you will have the opportunity to tell him yourself, shortly.
He's a thief, and you're going to let him go.
My
No. Oh, it's a flying creature.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the tunnel.
You know, it's moments like this. You steal. You have what's... Although... I do admit...
How are your quarterlies?
Yes. Mr. Musgrove, I think...
He's a thief. Let the authorities deal with him.
If that is your decision, you need only tell him yourself, and then we will handle the rest.
It's a smart decision. One that I fully support.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
Just let him go. No sense in more violence. Really? Have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us.
Oh!
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor.
He wants me to decide what to... Why did you steal the artifact? I want the whole story.
10 years working in aerospace engineering, and they laid me off. You damn right I stole that thing. They tell you if you have talent and commitment, you can go far. But the truth is, it's all about who steals the most and gets away with it.
He wants me to decide what to do with you.
Please, I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
Everyone steals, but you got caught. You're going to jail.
Justice for some, huh? Fine. Rather be caged than dead.
A cage is too good for you, Musgrove. They should stick you on an asteroid somewhere and let you think about what you've done.
I will make the arrangements for Neon Security to take him into custody. You're free to leave.
Let's talk more back at the ship.
This was a good meeting. Very productive.
Get going. Mr. Slayton is done with you.
I know. I wonder.
Clover over at Kelp Corp. She's too good for Neon. Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly, I kind of tuned her out.
I used to live your best life. Now seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days. Spreading like a virus through the Center systems. They like to set up shop in old facilities, places abandoned in the colony war. That way, they can strike anywhere.
Should I warm up the engines?
Sometimes I just want to turn off the grav drive so we can float around.
The
the man who wanted us dead. I guess we can call that a win. What do you think?
We got the artifact, that's all that matters. You and your wife are cute together.
Thank you. I guess. Some people call... I can't really describe it. There's a me, and a her, and an us. And I wouldn't trade the us for all the credits in Neon. All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star. Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
Hey, Dad? Will you read to me tonight before bed?
Read to you? Sure. I'd like that very much. You haven't asked me to do that in a long time.
And laptop looks good. All systems test for the characters.
You just try it. We're in orbit. What next?
You hold something you have no right to. My people have killed for less. But I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's not any type of ship I recognize.
Identify yourself.
The fact that you do not know says much. We are the Starborn.
Ridiculous. You have no right to dictate what we can or cannot do with the artifacts.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge or drown in it.
At least tell us more about who you are.
The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance.
Full evasive maneuvers. Let's get out of here.
Hold on.
I could invent your ear when you got a moment.
Not yet, man.
You're entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be
Speculation part of my brain? It's an overdrive. We need to regroup. Put
Scan
bomb to
complete.
medium.
You're
Absolutely. We have much to discuss. You've got something for me? Bye for now. Yeah?
You have something interesting?
I thought you'd never. Until later. Walter spends a fortune to maintain the lodge, but I'd say it's worth every credit.
Starball. Never heard of them.
How is Neon? Are you okay?
We were attacked. We need to hold an emergency meeting.
Wait, what happened? Who was after you?
Take a look at the ship's sensor data. I think everybody needs to see this.
All right, I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
Not in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house for room.
I very much doubt that.
We're ignoring the obvious here. A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
I'm with Sam. That starship design could easily be human.
Just because we can't ID it, doesn't mean it's not one of ours. It's got shields, engines, all the usual settled systems.
I don't mean to judge your grasp, although I bet if you put that ship hull and an artifact under the same lens, you'd get a match.
Noel, start analyzing all the data. We're in the dark.
Oh, no. Please.
Be lenient.
Justice for some.
A cage is...
I will make the arrangement.
Let's talk more back at the ship.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. I'm afraid we aren't taking appointments right now.
Hoping to get a meeting? Yeah, I've been waiting here all day. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I hear Slayton's had some major layoffs recently. Never a good sign.
Catherine Luzian keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Murder. Yeah, right. Hysterical old broad.
They have these jetpacks for a reason.
My shift goes long again. My girl is gonna kill me.
Neon. Can you heat leeches? No? Okay.
Yes, Your Eminence?
Hey, Dad? Will you read to me tonight before bed?
Read to you, sure. I'd like that very much. You haven't asked me to do that in a long time.
And will you do funny voices for the characters? Like you used to when I was little?
Wanted us dead.
You just try and stop me.
I guess we can call that a... I agree. All in all, yes.
Pressure holding. Take off looks good.
We're in order. But Captain.
You hold something you have no hold. The fact that you do not we are the
Tell us, please.
answering your questions. The more you under
How could just knowing...
our distance from you is the
I'm not liking it. If we spin up the ground... We'll get through this.
Don't you just love We're entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Is an overdrive. Need to regroup. Log to
Alright,
me.
we're done.
Tell
Cleared to
Noel to
land in New
analyze the data
Atlantis.
off the ship's sensors. Everyone's gone.
Absolutely. We have much to discuss.
Come on.
Now that we're here, perhaps we could spend a bit of time relaxing rather than planning?
Yeah, what is it?
Bye.
How is Neon? Wait, what happened?
Take a look at the ship's...
All right. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What? The... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Star. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house for Rune.
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not at here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete.
Barrett's point.
No settled systems lab made these things, and I doubt one of them made that ship either.
So, we got some weird extra-dimensional beings that coincidentally decide to build their spacefaring vessels exactly like we do. Not so sure about that.
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. The gravitational wave they caused, scans of their weapons, shields, everything. We're in the dark. We need to learn anything about them we can, including some way to fight them if necessary. Until then, we stay the course. Collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligence we don't know or understand is looking for them.
Agreed. The only way we learn more is keep going.
All we can do is be more cautious. Vladimir, has the Eye picked up anything new?
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
All right. Good luck, everyone. And be careful out there.
I'd like to talk to you about something. Chance.
Hey, Captain. Need help with anything?
Gave up my room in the lodge so Andreja had a place to call her own. Everyone needs space to let their thoughts run solo. You had a hell of a shake, getting bullied in the void. Starborn sure know how to make an entrance. Ready to head back out there? The Eye can help you find the artifacts, but I'm afraid she's blind to our new competitor.
I'm ready. Give me any data on the artifacts you have.
Double-check the safety and locks wherever you go, okay? Exploration's dangerous, even without some nefarious group trying to kill you.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Where are we headed next?
Well, that's gonna
something
be
you
all
might
for
be
today. I'm
interested in.
gonna...
What can I help you with? Fishing for a hand. Talk to you later.
You know what? Yeah, that's gonna be all for today. You know the drill. Blah blah blah, Twitch, follow, subscribe if you wish to do so. YouTube, leave a like and a comment, subscribe and click the bell to join the notification squad. Peace out. I'm gonna upgrade the Wonderwell a bit.